My great-great-grandfather, one of the first black politicians in Mississippi. He ran for the border. Hello, Sadie. Darling, here's my girlfriend, 80 years old. Sadie, sweetheart. Sanford Sun's #1 fan. The camera on her, give her a shot. Cut it out. Some young folks here. I used to be that young. Just pigeon milk. How are you, sir? Japanese? Indonesian. I spent 12 years there one night. War veteran. I was wounded in Newark, New Jersey. You're pretty if you were just darker. Yeah, I don't want no white woman. You see me with a white woman, I'm holding her for the police. Of course, I'm no idiot. I prefer Anne Margaret over Shirley Chisholm. I prefer Maury Wills over Shirley Chisholm. I'm only serious. Yeah. No, there's some ugly chicks, too. I know. I had one. About 15, 20 years ago. I don't remember when it was. I guess she just uglied away somewhere. Ugly. Looked like crime in the face. You ever seen them kind of chicks? I like ugly women, though, because they don't ask for nothing. Because they know they ain't going nowhere. Let's sing something now. What's your favorite piece, dear? You remember? Don't remember. Well, we'll do something else then. Oh, just a request. Just a request. We'll sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat Gently Down the Stream. Merrily, 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 life's but a dream. On the downbeat, every human being in the room, please. Don't try to solo, just blend. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Hope your dog dies. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Just the girls this time. Men. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Now you others. This is good old stuff, vaudeville. You remember that, don't you? Where you get your tattoo? Very good. A first on television. Relax, man. This is a relaxed audience. Close up. You think I haven't suffered? Well, I was so drunk I didn't even know it was there. I drink because my dad used to drink a lot. Yes, Which, funny or sad? I enjoy the glad part when the check comes. Because I'm going to take it and try to do something else with it. See, I have a little town in Oklahoma, Taft, Oklahoma. I'm chief of police there. And I'm going down and do something great for a city. And I'm going to build a town into a city and try to make it a little bigger and a little bigger. And help youngsters do something. Yeah. No, it's true. If you ever get through Taft, Oklahoma, you'll know what I'm talking about. I went through there about 3 months ago and saw that kids had to go 11 miles to a swimming pool. So I'm going to build one in Taft so they can stay right at home and swim to be there in the spring. Well, I'm going to leave you now, but first of all, I want to tell you, and last of all, please buy my album. It's coming out soon with a hit record I wrote myself. It's going to be a hit, I swear to you. It's a love song. It's got to be a hit. Please let it be a hit, Lord. I'm not begging. I'm trying to explain. I need a hit. It's called I Love You, Darling, if you never have any cash money in your pocketbook during your entire life in this world. But I won't be with you, darling. If you never have any cash money in your pocketbook during your entire life in this world or anywhere else, you might go with nothing. Because I don't need nobody to help me do bad. I can starve to death by myself, sugar. So try and forget me, but always remember that I love you more than any woman I've ever known in my life. Because that night I went up to your house and got drunk and fell out on the couch and went to sleep. You didn't mess with none of the money that was left in my wallet because you must have known deep down in your heart. If I'd have came to and found some of my hard-earned money gone, I went home and got a 2x4 that I've been soaking in motor oil since 1953. And I came back searching for you. If I found you anywhere on earth with any portions of my money in your bag, I'd have took my greasy 2x4, knowing that it wouldn't break, bend, or splinter, and try to cave your skull in with it. Cha-cha-cha. Hey, here's some story. This lady called the doctor. She said, "Doctor," she said, "I hate to tell you this, but you're giving me the wrong hormone pills." Doctor said, "Just a moment, Mrs. Hanson." She said, "I couldn't make a mistake like that. I'm 47 years in business. I couldn't do that." She said, "Listen, man, you gave me the wrong hormone pills." Doctor said, "Well, how do you know I gave you the wrong hormone pills?" She said, "Well, I got hair growing down my chest." She said, Doctor said, "Well, how far down is it growing?" She said, "Down to my dick." I don't have any kids myself. Yeah. All of you folks are married, aren't you? Children? How many? 3 children. And sir, you're a motherfucker. That's right. She's a mother 3 times, isn't she? Motherfucker, you. I bet you never thought you'd laugh when a black dude called you a motherfucker. Man, that's beautiful. Things are changing around the country. No kidding. How you feel, pal? By yourself? Have you tried band roll-on? Take $100 out your pocket and enjoy yourself. $100, man, that's ridiculous. Pardon me. My first impression. Eskimo going to the toilet. Say, there was 2 buddies. There was 2 good buddies, and one guy, he was a practical joker, so he bought one of those rubber dolls. You know, they sell them in the porno stores. Maybe you got one. And you blow them up, and they're life-size dolls. You know, you put a little grease on them, and he bought one of these dolls, greased it, and put it in his bed and pulled the cover over it, and called his buddy and said, "Man, I got a chick over here. She's too much for me. I can't handle it by myself." He said, "Hurry on over here." Before he could hang up the phone, his buddy was coming to the door and said, "Where is she?" He said, "She's in the bedroom." His buddy went in the bedroom. He was in the bedroom about 1 minute, and he came back outside. He said, "Man, where'd you meet her?" He said, "God damn." His buddy said, "What happened?" He said, "Man, what a freak. I bit her on the neck, and she farted and floated out the window." Well, these are necessary. You know, that's why when I mention religion, I mention the Lord. But he was wonderful. The Lord created the fart. He created the fart, then put a smell in it so the deaf could enjoy it. If you were up here, you could see some of the faces, you know, just from the word fart. I mean, hell, that's nothing to be upset about. I mean, think back. Remember? Someone around here just farted. You know black people carry knives, don't you? They do. They do, black people carry. I must be black because I got a knife. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri. I used to wake up buck naked and put my knife on. I'm black. A lot of whites say they want to be black now. Hell, we've been black all the time. I never heard one of you call us a Negro son of a bitch. It was always a black son of a bitch, wasn't it? Well, make up your fucking mind, white friends. What are we? Shit, I'm black. Because people are colors. Black, white, yellow, brown, and red. There's no Negro in the crayon box. That was heavy, wasn't it? Social comment. I got to drop one of them in every now and then because I am black. See, niggas are superstitious. You can tell the difference. See, niggas believe in ghosts, rabbit's feet, and black cats. I'm black. I don't believe in none of that shit. If I see a ghost, I'ma cut it. If police find 7, 8 ghosts with their throat cut, won't be no more ghosts. You couldn't beg a white guy to put a sheet on and say boo nowhere. Ku Klux Klanmen be wearing checkerboard tablecloth. And rabbit's feet. Nigga, how could a rabbit's foot be lucky when the rabbit lost it? Pay $2.50 for a goddamn foot with claws on it, tie your suit up. Get the body where the meat is and wrap some greens and sweet potatoes around his ass and feed your children. Foot and black cats. You'll kill your whole family in a station wagon ducking a black cat. I run right over there, hairy ass. I'm not gonna wreck my $84,000 Rolls Royce on no 6-cent cat. That's bad arithmetic. The way I figure it, 84,000 goes over 6 one time with nothing left over. See, cat lovers hate me, but fuck 'em, man. People need dogs today. See, when a burglar comes to your home and hears meow, meow, break right in. Get you a Doberman that meows. Shit, then you got yourself something. No kidding, I love animals myself. But the only thing I don't like rats. I mean, how'd you turn around every now and then, sir? You ain't no dream either. You can look up at me. I've seen you before. Wasn't you killed overseas? I never marched. You never saw me marching, did you? Because it's hard for a man to get out there and march and let somebody run into a crowd and pop him upside the head with an axe handle, and all he's supposed to do is lay there and hum, "We shall overcome." I say, shit. I don't want to overcome. I'd go crazy. Let's leave it like it is. It's my 5th pack today. It's my business. Gotta leave here with something. A friend of mine quit smoking, got killed by a tobacco truck. Ran over its clean lungs. Like me, I'm a war veteran. I was there. Were you in service? I was a hero. I don't want to mention it, but you forced it out of me. I was a hero. Who do you think they named the foxhole after? Hoover? I was there. I backed up so far in one battle, I bumped into a general. He said, "Why are you running?" I said, "I'm running because I cannot fly, you asshole." Are they kidding me? It's tough in the service. You were there, weren't you? What were you, lieutenant? Don't lie now. See, a lot of people lie about you. Say, unbutton your collar and you're twiddling your thumbs. Stock market doing bad? I know you're into big money. I can tell big dough when I see it. That's why I can't stand poor people. They always look up at you like they want something. Another thing I don't like, I don't give a goddamn if old people don't enjoy me, because you're not gonna be fans long anyway. But hey, it's a little kid when he was in school, and the teacher asked all the kids in school. She said, "I want you kids to give me a sentence using the word definitely." So a little girl stood up and said, "Teacher, the sky is definitely blue." She said, no, Marianne." She said, "When storm clouds fill the sky, it's not definitely blue." She said, "I don't know." Little girl stood up. She said, "Teacher, the grass is definitely green." She said, "No, Joan, when the sun shines down hot on the grass, it's brown, so it's not definitely green." So a little boy stood up and said, "Teacher, can I say something before? Teacher?" She said, "Yes, Billy, what is it?" He said, "Teacher, when you break wind, does it have a lump in it?" She said, "No, Billy." He said, "Well, I have definitely shit." Well, don't look at me, the kid said it. Little bitty white kid. Oh, I want to mention something else.
about whites saying that we all look alike. When it's absolutely wrong, white friends. Carry your own burden. It's not black people that look alike. It's you that look alike. All of y'all are just white. Look around the room. All of y'all are white, but look at us. The chocolate rainbow. Black people, all different colors. Black walnut, burnt almond, chocolate, chocolate mocha, pecan, vanilla, yellow, mellow, light, bright, and damn near white. You can see that. You know Lena Horne don't look like Esther Ross. Sure you do. Let's pause here a moment. We'll drink a toast to human beings around the world and what makes them laugh. But first, a sip. Water. Did you ever get drunk and go home and sit on the toilet and throw up in the face bowl? Hey, you thought no one knew, didn't you? I've been drunk in that. I sat in the face bowl and threw up in the toilet. No kidding, I came back a half hour later to put some cold water on my forehead. And I reached down in the face bowl. I said, God damn, I don't remember eating that. He knows, lady, you don't have to explain it to him. That's good. You married? That's better. Yeah, I think if you're in love, you don't need license, you need linen. If you're really in love, you need gargle. Shack up. Then if you don't like each other, pack up. I got married and fucked up. I married a Korean. Pretty, maybe you saw her. I married the enemy. Because I'm an American war veteran. I think if you can't beat them good, fuck them. So I'm going home tonight and do my part for America. That's right. I'm fucking the enemy. Thank you. You laugh so nice. That's pretty. Wish you were darker. A toast. English humor. A gentleman should never argue with a lady. He should dick her. Chinese humor. Confucius said, crowded elevator smell different to midget. African humor. What do you get from an elephant's trunk? 2 6-foot boogers. Mexican humor. Why does it have hair around it? To keep it from looking like a taco. Did you ever eat one? I mean a taco. Now you have to hold your head sideways so the meat don't fall out. Yes, thank you, honey. That's the way it laughs. That's the way I love to see girls laugh like that. Enjoy life because it's rough out there. How you, darling? You look like my first right. That you, Evelyn? Another toast, miscellaneous. What is a sardine? A sardine is a little fish that smells like a finger. You never know what goes over you. What's the difference between meat and fish? Hard to beat your fish. Hey, that's good. Hey, let me tell you, cigarette relaxer, that's why I smoke. I've been smoking 42 years. If I don't have cancer now, I'd probably have some of eat cancer's ass up. A lot of people worry about their diet so they can live, you know what I mean? They give up cottage cheese and applesauce and liver and bacon, ham, you know what I mean? Boiled potatoes, spinach. They quit eating all that stuff, sugar and butter and lard, just so they can live. Isn't that dumb? You're gonna feel like a goddamn fool laying out the hospital dying from nothing. You hate to laugh right out loud, don't you? Virgin? I'll tell you about my wife earlier. I forgot, she's been bugging me 15 months now for a ring. When I get ring, she asked me, when I get ring. When I get ring. I said, as soon as I step out this fucking tub, you get ring. So I ain't taking no shit off no foreigners. See, I'm American. I was born here. My father was born here. His father was born here. His father was brought here. Was fishing too close to the river in Africa. Snatched his black ass right up off the shore. Come on, nigga, goddammit, North Carolina. That's the way things happen for you. I could have been a king, maybe. Who knows? That's right, handed down. Africa. I remember when they were marching, people started screaming in the suburbs, back to Africa with them. I said, back to Africa with who? Shit, I ain't never been to Africa. Send me home, send me to St. Louis, Missouri. 4461 Enright, top floor. Africa, what the hell I look like standing in the jungle with a $750 mohair suit and some alligator shoes? Shit, that's not hunting garb. I'm here all the way, and I could clear up a lot of things in the country had I been a politician. I could have been my grandfather, Redd Foxx I, one of the first black politicians in Mississippi, ran for the border and made it. When he broke his stride, he was in Quebec. I mean, moving. See, a lot of whites today, 1978, think black people talk bad. But you fail to stop and realize, white friends, that Southern whites taught Africans English. Think about that in a moment. See, Africa didn't know nothing about this here and and yonder and go on and get it and and Swanee. Not African, and Southern whites taught. They said, no, boy, goddamn it, I didn't tell you to get that there. I told you to get that over yonder. Now chunk it over here, boy. Chunk it. Africans say, oomaguma. Which means chunk that shit yourself and fuck you, you redneck son of a bitch. I ain't lifting nothing. You and your mama both can kiss my black ass. But if you don't understand African, you get lost. You gotta, is that dress on backwards? Jesus. The baby will never go hungry. I hate big titties. No, they slow you down. This is a semi-nice crowd. Some of you folks, some might have a prude or two in here. But let me square this away for you. We had a sign out front that said Triple X rated show. That's what it is. That's why they put that up. Triple X rated show. That means what's been happening. Now, you knew that. So don't sit up here and look pure for me. Jesus knows your crooked Christian ass is in here. You heard the song, You Can't Hide. He can see through this ceiling like Clark Kent. He knows you're in here. He sees you in your motel room, laying up there butt naked with some superb freak. He sees you. He recognizes the back of your head. And he knows you're not bobbing for apples. Because that's November. Think.
That's wonderful. It's so good to see you for the first time. Probably some of you see me for the first time, so we're starting off even. My stories tonight will be different than most stories because they won't mean too much to people that don't understand what I'm talking about. I always like to begin by starting. My first story is about, I'm known to tell preacher stories and stuff like that. Well, it was a sister in one of those sanctified churches. She jumped up and screamed and shouted when she got that good feeling, and she started testifying. You've been in one of those things where you tell all your sins and all that stuff, and tell what you've been doing and why you're not going to do it anymore. She was really talking. And so the Reverend, after he heard her confess all her sins, he walked over to his sister. I sure appreciate you being here tonight and help us without testifying. So I want to know from you, how has it helped you since you've been with us here at the church? She said, oh, Reverend, it's been better. He said, tell me, She said, it's been great, Reverend. I have more food, more shoes, more money, more dresses, more everything, Reverend. Reverend said, are you going to turn back? She said, hell no. I ain't going to turn back, good as this is. See, I'm known for sick stories, too. I tell them all. Don't make no difference. Tell them all, let them scratch them out. No, people like sick stories. Some of you here will laugh. I swear, watch. Listen, it's true. It was a fella in the iron lung, and he had a lot of money, and he only had one heir to the money, his nephew. His nephew came to the hospital, visited his uncle, knew he was going to leave him some money. And he looked down his uncle's iron lung and said, Uncle, is there anything I can do for you? His uncle said, yeah, take your foot off my air holes. That was good. And two little kids were playing in the basement, and one of them ran upstairs and said, Mother, Johnny's on fire down in the basement. She said, well, get the marshmallows and come on. These are sick stories. Somebody likes them somewhere. Me, I want property. I don't care what it's about. I don't want 40 acres and a mule. I'll take the 40 acres. That's what I love, property. I own property in Watts, California. You talk about bad housing, I own it. I own 19 houses in Watts, California. If a nuclear warhead exploded on my property, I'd lose over $415. And when they had the riot in Watts, it broke my heart to see my people running through the streets, screaming and yelling and ducking those Negroes. No, it's a big difference between black people and Negroes. See, Negroes are holding black people back. A Negro tried to stick me up in Baltimore. Jumped out the alley. Gonna stick me up, didn't have a gun, a pipe, or a brick. Just knew karate. Jumped out the alley, said, stick up, I got a black belt. I said, well, they're gonna need it to lower you in the ground if you mess with this one. When the riots were going on, I was happening to be right in the spot where it started. I was standing in front of a jewelry store when a hammer went through the window. Just laying there with no finger in it. But you know, I was shocked. I was shocked during the riot. I was so shocked, I fell out of a store window. That's when I found out you need someone else at the other end of a 10-foot console with a refrigerator on it. Well, I've written a piece of material I'd like to do for you now. Whoever who's causing all the trouble in the world, I don't know if it's one individual or a group, clan or whoever it is, but I like to wish whoever it is a 5-car accident with no survivors. A slow ambulance with 4 flat tires and no spare. A junkie doctor with a $200 a day habit with a gorilla on his back and a rusty scalpel in his hand as he's operating on whoever's causing all this trouble, and a fire truck that's burning down, and a hospital that's burning down on top of the operating table, and frozen fire hydrants from where it started to where it is. I just get filled up when I don't hate nothing but hate and midgets. I can't stand a midget. You get mad with a midget, you can't even cut him, you gotta stab him in the top of the head. I'd like to leave. I don't know if I left you fellas with that philosophy once, but I want to tell you this again, fellas. Marry an ugly woman when you decide to get married. And when she leaves you, you'll be happy. Awfully happy. My last wife was so ugly, I laughed all the way to the cab with her bag. I mean ugly. If she had stood on her head, her hair wouldn't touch the floor. Only woman living could eat a banana sideways. She smile and get lipstick on both ears. I said, Mike, just laugh right out freely, you know what I mean? Don't choke. Help me go over. Would you rather see me here or in a dark alley with a lead pipe waiting on one of y'all? Make up your mind. I can go either way. I smoke a lot when I perform. You know, I guess some of you here quit smoking because you didn't want cancer. A friend of mine quit smoking, didn't want cancer, got killed by a tobacco truck. A lot of things worse than cancer. A 6'6" black nationalist in an alley with a hatchet mad at you is worse than cancer. I'd rather be in the hospital with a spot on my lung eating Jell-O. It was terrific. I was out in the hospital today, saw some girls I haven't seen in 9 months. Be surprised where everybody was. Okay. Let's see what I can do in 1 minute. No, it'll take 2 minutes for oatmeal. Well, I might as well sing something. You know, I'm a great composer. I would play, but because of the accident, I won't be able to play. You'd laugh? You'd laugh at a war veteran? Yes, war veteran and hero. Heroes are not born, they're cornered. I was a hero. Who do you think they named the foxhole after? Agnew? You ever hear of a soldier laying in a Spiro hole? I was there. I fought with all of them, and all of them whipped me. Got to shake it up now. You're a fine audience. May I say that as I leave? Which way this time? Backwards? Thank you so much for being nice. Thank you so much if you applauded. I hope you got my name correct. It's Redd Foxx, R-E-D-D-F-O-X-X, and I don't belong to no group. In Spanish, that's Zorro Rojo. In French, it's Renault Rouge. In Japanese, it's Akai Kitsune. In Chinese, it's Honguli. In Greek, it's Kokini Alapu. In Italian, it's Volperosa. In Jewish, it's Redd Foxx. In Apache, it's Clitu. And in Mississippi, it's Mud. I don't start telling a bunch of stuff about racial stuff. I want to mention about the fact that I'm doing good now, but I can think back how poor my family was in 1932, and 33, 34 and 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. We were poor. P-O-O-O-O, O-O-O, O-O-O-O, O-O-O-O-O-O-R. Poor. I wore one pair of tennis shoes 5 years. I wore them out up to the name on the ankle. I was the only kid in the 7th grade who wore canvas spats. You know, it was just nothing for people to have. But things are better. Last Sunday, my wife cooked dinner. 26-pound owl. I said, baby, see, the recipe called for fowl, but it was a speck on the F where she had made some oatmeal cookies. I said, baby, this bird, what'd you stuff it with? She said, Red, I didn't have to. It wasn't hollow. Have you ever tasted owl chitlins? Listen, there are different foods and delicacies. Snails, some people. Are you people watching? Look right up here. It's your brother. You got family in the room. Oh, I want to mention, I was reading a magazine a couple of days ago. Some guy wrote in the magazine, all black people carry knives. And I want to clear that up for you. All black people do not carry knives. My brother's been carrying an ice pick 26 years. and have made great contributions to America. My great-great-grandfather, Redd Foxx I, was one of the first black politicians in Mississippi. He ran for the border and made it. When he broke his stride, he was in Quebec. He could run, make Jesse Owens look like he's running in sorghum. But I did, this is the truth. They found a black brother in the bottom of a river in Mississippi, had 500 pounds of chains wrapped around his black carcass. The sheriff viewed the remains and spoke on TV. He said, just like one of them niggers, steal more chains than he could carry. I want to show you how things work. It was a white fella out in the graveyard putting some flowers on the grave of a friend of his. And it was a Chinese fella. He was out there putting some food, you know, rice and green peppers and stuff on the grave of his friend. So the white fella looked at the Chinese fella and said, when do you expect your friend to come up and eat that food? Chinese fella said, about the same time your friend come up and smell them flowers. That's one of those things like that. People say we all look alike. Why do whites say that? They all look alike to me. But it's you, white friend, that all look alike to us. All of y'all just white. Look at us when we go to basketball, football game, track meet, and see the Mets. All different colors, black walnut, burnt almond, chocolate, chocolate mocha, pecan, vanilla, yellow, mellow, light, bright, and almost white. How about that? How you feel, brother? Keep moving.